Sorry, technical difficulties again. Oh my god. Why? Okay.
In order to live your best life, you must do the work. What I've realized through my journey is that we are all deserving of greatness, but it is up to you to create it. Your dream life is just a mind shift away.
So it's really genius. It allows you to help your team a lot more. So these are my first two people. In binary comp plans, you've got two legs. So let's say I put Gabby and I put Peter here. Now each of them need to have two legs. But since I'm only building two legs, the next person I bring in just gets plugged into one of these people. So let's say it's Lewis. I put this person, the next person I get is Maria. She goes out here. Then these people need two more people. Okay, and then when I bring someone else, I'm going to put Vivian here, I'm going to put Jake here, and then they need two more people. So like I'm constantly building the outside legs of my people, so each person that comes into my team really only has to focus on building one leg. They're going to have my support on the outside leg. But everyone that I bring in comes outside, so it's like we're growing in volume altogether. Just like so much has happened today. All I expected to do today was go to the dentist, but a lot ended up happening. So first things first, can you please drop a 1 in the chat if you think that I have made my transition smooth? Because that has been my intention. So when I decided to stop working with Monat and I decided to go with another company, my intention was to leave as gracefully as possible. Just to backtrack a little, guys, the company that I'm with right now, I didn't go looking for them over the past couple of years in my life. It's like you cannot be listening to people who are constantly saying that everything that's not what they are is bad. Chances are there's some bias involved in there. Okay? So that everyone knows, the way that I found out about this company, and I'm not a part of WFAB, which is what you all think, that WFAB, the girls that used to be Monat, signed me up. No, they're incredible girls, love them, but they didn't get me into this business. A friend of mine that I didn't even know did network marketing got me into this business. No one even knows he's signed up, but he is. And I called him for advice on what I should do with my life because I was thinking of just getting out the whole industry. And he was like, do not, that's dumb. Network marketing is the best thing. You're great at it and you need to check out this company, Our Lives. And when I decided to leave Monat, I said, I will not take one person. I believe in myself so much that I believe that I could build a whole brand new team with every single soul fresh and new. And I'm gonna get all my friends that aren't network marketers into network marketing because I am a walking testimony.
Vernoica Bay allegedly did not tell the truth after she posted this public live to her Instagram bashing Monat and letting every one of her 38,000 followers know that she had gone to a new network marketing company. Before the month was out, she was number 2 in the world for her enrollment volume. Let's listen to the Zoom pitch that Vernoica and this secret friend who got her into iGenius have to say about the opportunity on this 1 hour and 40-minute phone call. Hey, I'm DC. I'm a graphic designer by day, amateur commentator by night. I am an MLM dropout, and while we talk about polarizing figures, topics, stances, and unethical business practices, this space is not the place to disparage, bully, or hate. All are welcome, and I'm so happy to have you. Today, I'm joined by Avery, and we're co-streaming to her platform as well. I will turn the mic over to her at the end of this intro. Thanks so much for joining us, and let's begin. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna let Avery introduce herself. I thought I wasn't gonna have technical difficulties, but it's my channel, so it was bound to happen. I'm happy everyone's here. I'm super happy Avery's gonna be able to live react to the Zoom call. And while I set it up on my iPad, I'm handing the mic over to her.
Well, if you've been on DC's channel before, I've been here. This is my third time now, I think. But yeah, I'm also a graphic designer by day. Actually, technically more of a web designer since I work with websites mainly now with the marketing agency I'm a part of. But that's besides the story. um, I've been trying to get more into anti-MLM content over the past couple of months, but social anxiety and just general anxiety. So it's hard for me to post frequently, but I'm trying. So
No, I love that. And sometimes it's more I'm just gonna fix sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay. Sometimes it's more fun to do it together with other people too and kind of have like a battle buddy to like and again like I am medicated for my anxiety and my depression I have, and sometimes it's just like don't post, and then other times it's like it's fun to go live with your friend and talk about stuff and uncover unethical business practices together. So I'm
yeah.
so happy you're doing this. I have loved having you on my channel. I'm glad we get to do this. And for those of you who don't know, I got this Zoom call directly directly from Veronica. And
She did the digging.
yeah, and I'm just like, I'll just ask her. I didn't have to. Well, I only lied a little bit. I said I lived in Miami and I don't. That's the only thing I lied about. Um,
Karina's here. Hi, Karina.
Karina, I'm trying to get the password. I'm like whispering it out loud. Okay. EGC.
I always find it really interesting. Is Vernoica Bay like? Did she used to have like a talk show, or was she like a talk show host or something?
She has her own podcast, and her biggest podcast video on YouTube had 150,000 views. I'm not sure what the ranking is for her on Apple. But she's either paid for someone to do her intros, or she's just done a decent job of doing a home kind of self intro type of thing. Um so oh no. What is going? Okay. My computer. Okay. Entertain yourselves for a second. If you have questions about this, let us know in the live chat. I'm gonna turn my firewall off so nobody misbehave on my computer. Oh jeez. I wonder why.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, my I thought I got a virus last night. Long story short, so I turned all of my security stuff back on, and we're back. Okay. Hooray. Okay. Share. So I turned back basically on all my security, and I always have a VPN on, but I don't know what happened, and everything extra is on right now. So I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to remove this. Okay, so we've got this here. We've got the Zoom call. We've got the chat next to it. Thanks so much for the technical difficulty support, everyone, and your grace as I'm learning how to do this. Okay, let's go ahead and because this is so long, I think it had to buffer for a second, so I'm gonna test the audio. Oh.
All right. So
Okay.
as I was saying,
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Thank you, Karina. Yes, I have a lot of tattoos.
Your
I
tattoos
have
are so awesome.
I have a half sleeve here, and then I have another half sleeve up here started. So
Very cool. I always notice it like when we're streaming, and I'm like, those are so cool. And then I'm like, be cool on live. Okay.
you can ask me about them. I've been getting them since I was like 18, and I'm 24 now, so it's been a long journey.
I really like them. I'm very obsessed with tattoos, and I don't have any yet. I'm very an indecisive person, so I feel like I really want to be sure about what I want. And
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. The first time I started thinking about tattoos was when I was 15. So,
mm. So you've had a while to think about it, and you had like
yeah.
3 years to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go, and if you're not sure, then you're stuck getting them painfully removed or trying to
Yeah.
cover up, and
Yeah.
yeah. So if you're just joining us, this is Veronica. She sent me this Zoom link herself, and we're gonna watch it together. If
I'm
you,
excited.
yeah, so we'll see. So her name, she's a public figure. She has 38,000 followers on Instagram. She has a podcast that seems to have a lot of viewers. I'm not going to be blurring her or the guy that she is on his team. So that is all I'm going to say about that. And if I find out that any bad behavior is coming from this video I will blur everything after the fact. But I know everyone here is a wonderful. We're all following the Emily rules. Don't be a dick. So
Yep.
that's the rule.
I literally was at a point that I knew I had to sort of go somewhere
Is the
else
music playing too?
for no reasons, but I didn't know.
No, it shouldn't be. Hold on.
I heard something. I don't know if that
Oh, I
was.
dropped my let me start it over. Hold on. I definitely dropped something. So let me just see if I can. Okay, let's see. Do you hear anything now?
We'll see.
All right. So
I don't hear the. I hear her. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Was at a point that I knew I had to sort of go somewhere else for personal reasons, but I didn't know where. If you guys are on this call and you don't know me, hi, my name is Veronica. I am Peter's business partner. So if you're on this call, you're either here because you know me or because you know Peter.
We don't know either of them.
And so I'm just going to say a little bit about my story, but you know, I've been a network marketer for the past 4 years, fell in love with the industry. I was with a great company. But a few things changed, and I just was no longer happy in that place. And I believe that if you're not happy, you just move on, right? So I knew I had to move on, but I didn't want to do it with just any company. When you represent a product, you have to represent a product that you believe in. So that's why I'm backing up this company, because I found a company that truly is delivering something that can help anyone and everyone, not just for today, but for the long term. And some of my dissatisfaction with my work after the 4 years of me doing it was that I was selling a product that it was a good product. But I was like, how am I truly impacting lives? And I'm at a place in my life where that's what I want to do. Like I've already figured out my thing.
Is anyone opposed to me doing it to 1.25 speed? Because she talks a little bit slow. If we don't want to, that's totally fine.
Maybe we can. Like, yeah, maybe 1.25 is fine.
Yeah, not something crazy. Let me just say, if it's bad, we'll go back.
Because I'm happy and I just want to, impact as many people.
It just has to buffer.
My fulfillment mentorship program earlier this year.
Too fast?
It was so incredible. But working one-on-one,
no, I think it's fine.
Not allowing me to reach as many people. And that's the power of network marketing. And that's why I love doing this. But the cool thing about this company is that you don't need to be a network marketer. We're not talking about how to build a business here. What we really want to dive deep into today are the products. And if you love the products, then you could, of course, go ahead and build a business. But yeah, I chose this company because they are teaching us financial literacy. Okay.
There are no products. It's just education. We're just paying. You're basically paying for class.
Yeah.
You're paying somewhere else, and you're not going to get a job at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a product.
They're
platforms.
Technically, technically the platform is the product, and technically it's more of a they're selling a service in a sense, but not really, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so they're all dropping ones. I don't know how many people are on this, but a lot of people are on this. It seems like a lot of people are on this call, and of
Mm.
course they recorded it. So better, all the better for us.
Karina says you're selling shit you can find on Google for free.
Yeah,
You
and
can literally find any of the information they give you on Google.
yeah, in my I wonder if they're paying for the alerts because they all of the girls, I don't know if you watch those the W Fab like heels over hills, whatever it is. The like the hill spoof gone
Yeah.
crypto, whatever it is. They get alerts to trade. I'm wondering if that is all that they're paying for. I know they're getting a little booklets, but what other thing are they getting besides the alerts? That's like an active.
That would be more of a back office question.
Yeah. If you have access to the back office of iGenius, let us know in an anonymous way. We
I
don't
would
wanna
be very curious to see what is actually behind
yeah.
that. Like,
Because you literally you can learn through YouTube, you can learn through Google, you can buy books on this.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
plugging my phone into charge right now.
Yeah.
Academy. Okay, it's a university. So they're going to teach you, hey, here are some simple things you should know about money to make sure it
It's
lasts.
not sharing.
Learn about markets.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Sorry.
crypto, forex.
There you go. Thank you.
All sorts of different things. It's got a really cool travel platform that's going to give you discounts too. And I have a super pro on this call today that's going to break everything down for you. His name's Anthony Napolitano. He's the #1 income earner, super dedicated guy. You could just tell how hard he works and how much he loves what he does. So I can't wait for you guys to hear from him. But also on this call is my business partner, Peter. And he is the reason why I decided to go all in with this business, because
it's a university.
Yeah.
I have literally watched
Oh my
him
gosh.
day trade and make so much money. And he's like, oh, I made $40,000 today. And I'm like, dude. And by the way, guys, this isn't tied to iGenius. This is Peter trading on his own. So this is not an income plane. This is just my friend who.
It literally is deceptive of her to say that, because here's what that's going to say. Someone who is skilled and knowledgeable, who makes lots of money, is going to be available to help me if I join iGenius. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get away with saying, oh, he makes a stupid ton of money on his other stuff, and he's also associated with iGenius. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, she shouldn't have said any of that.
Yeah, but like, how much of his money is actually coming from iGenius? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, exactly. That is an even better question, Avery, because she's making it seem like he's doing well in iGenius. So and she again left Monat to go over to iGenius. And she did not have great things to say about Monat on that live. So if y'all haven't seen it, that is also publicly available on her Instagram page to go watch for yourself.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Badass. But he would tell me about what he was doing, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand, help. But like, this guy, has his own job too. So I just a million questions. But in the back of my mind, I was like,
yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, it's just wild.
She's literally just kissing his ass at this point.
Yeah, and again, it's that same thing that they do when they're trying to make someone seem shiny and sparkly, and you should join this company because of this shiny and sparkly person. Because they're incredible, because they can make a lot of money. Yep. I don't know, it's just wild.
People are making so much money trading, and I need to learn this. I am not just going to make money and spend money. I want to make money, use it wisely so that it doesn't just last me for now, but for my future, for my kids, for my legacy. And that's why when I decided I was leaving my other company, I was like, I want to go into something where I know the passion won't die out. The passion's not going to die out for financial literacy, because most people.
I mean, to be fair, Melissa, so she said, why does he also have a job if he's so successful in iGenius? I think he's probably making a stupid amount of money by having recruits under him, and as long as he's at the computer doing iGenius stuff, he can trade for himself as well. So I think it's mostly it's an ease of access to also make more money. I mean, that's one of my thoughts.
Yeah. I would agree.
It's possible to make money trading, but it's also very possible to lose money. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at it.
Especially
Yeah.
especially with the way the market is right now, it's just gonna keep falling. Like in general, it just fluctuates very frequently. I know nothing about crypto, by the way, or stocks or anything. This is just
Yeah.
general logic.
Yeah.
It's going to fluctuate. And
Yep.
especially right after a panini,
Yep.
we're most likely going to go into a recession.
Yep. And
Savannah
the
Marie was
war.
talking about this in her video today. We're going to go into a recession.
Yeah, but
So
even with because of the war in Ukraine and because there's sanctions on so many things, it's stopping so many important parts in the like supply process that things cost more. Like there's so many things impacting it, and there's also a delay like from the panini and stuff like that. So it's just culminating into this cluster that we are having right now.
yeah.
And I was even watching a screenshot of Indramus's story the other day, and they were going, "Oh my gosh, look at all this." And all of the numbers for the stocks were down on the side of the screenshot. And I'm like, "Are we looking at the same screen right now?" Because
If she thinks it's a good thing, it's
yeah, I don't know. I was very surprised and I was confused. Which happens a lot with iGenius, but that's just
yeah.
Don't have that. And most people struggle and don't have a savings and all of
Yeah,
this
let's have a
because we're not
sandwich.
taught this, and it's not our fault. But I love how the world is changing and shifting, and now we've got this great resource, right? We've got this academy that you could get plugged into. It's a community that's going to teach you what you don't already know. You're going to be in chats. You're going to get trades. You're going to get mentorship. And when I mentioned Peter, I mentioned him because he is an essential part of the equation, right? Like when you join our community, we're going to get his expertise. I'm a newbie. I'm learning. I'm a student, and I'm happy to be a student. I'm excited to be a student.
Yeah,
Who
'cause you're
here
at
is
the
excited to be a
top.
student? Actually, drop a 1 in the chat.
Oh my god.
If you are
Why do
excited
I always
to be
need
a
to drop a
student,
1 in the
because
chat
that's
for
what
the
it is
Zoom
to do,
call?
right? It's like, hey,
Yeah, for the Zoom call, it's not helping any unless it's that idea of tricking other people who are unsure, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
show the excitement so that you pull in the people who are kind of standoffish. That's the only thing that I can think of. But again,
Yeah.
I don't like multi-level marketing, so I might be way wrong.
No, I would agree because there's literally no form of real engagement on a Zoom call. It's not social media.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
So
it's more of a emotional control type of thing, or it's like
it's
the
more of just like setting the stage for people that are just coming in, basically, you know?
yeah, and again, I don't know if you've seen that psychology study where there was like 5 people in the room and 4 of them were actors and they were supposed to say which line was the longest, and one person was actually part of the study. So after 3 or 4 where everyone was saying the correct line was the shortest, the actors were supposed to start saying the opposite was true, and because of peer pressure, you start to doubt yourself, and he
Mhm.
started saying that the shortest one was the longest one, just like the other people were doing. And so I'm not a psychologist, I don't know, but there's something about that group think about that wanting to questioning yourself like, "Oh, maybe this is a great opportunity," or maybe this is something incredible because the majority is so excited about it. It kind of plays into that thought stopping whatever of that thought stopping technique, I guess.
It's like that mob mentality.
Yeah, you get swept up and you start doing the same thing. And maybe
Yeah.
maybe that is what they're trying to create.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that for sure. Let us know in the chat if you agree or disagree.
we're young and the time to make things happen is now. I don't know about you, but I don't have kids yet. But when I have these little kids, they're going to be set. So the time to go hard is now. And quickly, I want to bring Peter in. And I want him to just like give us a quick, brief overview to why he's been trading and also like why he chose this company and why he said yes to me. Guys, when I asked him, I was not expecting him to say yes. I just had a vision. And this is to tell you, if you right now have a vision.
I'm sorry. This is the last time I'm going to stop it so quickly. I have never met a network marketer refuse a recruit. I've never met one. They always say, I have 10 spots open. I have 5 spots open. If 10 people came to you and said, I want to join you in the business, and you said, I only have 5 spots, you would have taken every single one of those people who came to you. Wouldn't
Yep.
you have? I've
Yep.
never met one.
They're
And
just
I'm
creating that sense of urgency, like they keep saying.
Yeah, and why wouldn't she is a huge leader. She had a huge team in Monat. She's still on the Monat website. They haven't taken her off of it yet. And she has 38,000 followers on Instagram. She has a huge podcast. She has a huge social following. Why wouldn't anyone want to have her on their network marketing team? You know, it's like, do you think that it comes across that she thinks that we're stupid or the audience is stupid? And that is too harsh, I'm sure. Because I've never seen a recruiter refuse a recruit. I've never
Yeah.
seen it. And to say that, it just doesn't feel accurate to me.
Yeah. It's very misleading for sure.
Yeah.
Don't let it die down. Please run with it. Please believe in it. My heart told me, Veronica, if you go anywhere to do anything
Yes,
with
it
trading,
does.
you need to go with Peter. And I was like, man, but he's already making
Sadly.
so much money. Is he gonna want to build a business with me? I don't know. But I
Yeah.
went to him. I poured my heart out. I told him what I could see for a future, and he said yes. So I'm so freaking grateful, my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute him now. So you guys.
This also directly conflicts with what she said on her live on her Instagram that she did. She said that she was just talking to her friend to get advice and said that she was thinking about leaving network marketing. And he said, no, you shouldn't leave. And then all this stuff happened. So this is a different story playing to a different audience. Go watch the live for yourself. Maybe not right now, but after after this live, go watch her video for yourself because it's wildly different.
Get to know him a little bit better too. Wait, Peter, you got to click.
I
Unmute.
clicked it. You hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
we're
irritated.
Oh, you got me a little worried. I was like, oh, no, she muted me. But yeah, guys. So, you know, I have a really big background in sales. I'm in the mortgage industry. I've done really well with it. And, you know, it all started with, you know, curiosity of trading. I saw and, you know, looked at other guys that are trading and they were just making an insane amount of money. And then, you know, I thought to myself, like, and if these guys can do it, like, I can too, right? And, you know, big thing where people kind of lack was the sense of direction, I feel like. And it took me a very long time to get where I'm at today, where it doesn't have to, right? So that's where, you know, in the beginning of the process, you know, all these pains and learning and whatnot, I wanted to develop a platform or get a part of a team or somebody that I can join because I saw myself definitely getting a lot of people interested in having me like trade for them, right? But I really took a lot of pretty much what I wanted to do, and like my vision was to build a community of traders, and that way they can learn. I'm one guy, and I've had people by the hundreds just reach out to me. Hey, listen, I'll just give you money, just trade for me. That's just not fulfilling for me. Just take your money and trade. So that's why I already thought about doing this in the back of my mind. And then Veronica had reached out to me. I'm like, no way. Like, this is exactly something that I've been thinking about for the longest time now. So it just fit. And we've done our research. We met with a couple of different companies. We wanted to make sure that where we're going is going to be a product that, you know, it's going to give you guys the best overall experience and bang for your buck. And that's why we decided to go with iGenius. And Veronica, she's a firecracker. So she's been teaching me a lot this whole entire time with social media. I'm a guy that, you know, a lot of people just didn't know. I'm like a, you know, hidden kept secret. But, you know, that's one thing that I'm growing, and I want to take everybody with me. And that's where I get my fulfillment. So just showing you guys, and that's why I post on a daily basis my wins, because I want people to start knowing and thinking like this is like normal vocabulary. Okay, like my top day so far was probably maybe a month ago, where I generated $68,840 in one day, and that is just something that people
Income claim.
Major income claim.
What? I feel like I'm getting punked maybe because like I don't know why there was no like guardrail in sending me this Zoom call. You know what I mean? Like I literally just asked her and she sent it to me with the password without any like, hey, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and make sure you're not an anti-multi-level marketing creator, like, or the FTC, like either one. I'm I'm shocked right now. I can't
She
believe.
clearly doesn't really monitor who is sending her messages to
Yeah.
recruit people.
Yeah, I mean, that's very good point, Avery. He needs to watch that compliance call they did for W. Yeah, WFAB has that on their YouTube page too, I think, and I think a lot of creators have made made stuff about a Chad and Chelsea. If y'all have not seen Chelsea's yacht video today, oh my gosh! So here's the story about how I got the Zoom call. I saw Veronica's story saying that they were gonna have a yacht kind of like recruiting event in Miami, and I also saw a few stories before that they had done a Zoom call. And so I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to be out of town for your event." Anyways, so she sent me this. Chelsea either had someone or she went to the event and she went on, or she had someone, either her or someone. I was kind of listening to it while I was working, but she has all the footage, so you need to go watch it. Maybe not like during this live, but after for sure. And it was wild. And Chad was there, and Rakan was there, and all of their microphones were so bad. Their sound equipment, and I was like, maybe it's like an overarching theme of iGenius that they just don't believe in microphones because the
They
WFAB
just
girls.
don't care about audio quality.
Yeah, I mean, that could be. That totally could be. But I just thought it was hilarious that across the board we're totally having mic issues, or iGeniuses at least. Oh my gosh.
Can't even fathom. Like they just can't wrap their minds around that. But when I'm constantly doing it on a day, consistently, I'm telling you guys, it is possible. I don't come from a silver spoon. I was very, not very wealthy at all. If you guys check out my Instagram video, you'll see where I came from. And that's what it all stems from. I had rough beginnings and I decided not to let that decide from where I'm going. So I will tell you, and I always say I'm very transparent. I don't BS. This is something that it does take time. It's a skill that you're going to have to work at. I'm here for it. If you have any questions and like you want to ring something by me, I am a resource, right? So I do want everybody to have a day where they're generating $68,000 on one day, right? Because I understand, coming from where I never had money to now, I'm not, I don't act like what it felt like when you didn't have it. So that's it, guys. I mean, I've made a lot of money and I just wanted to 10x. And this year, that's my goal, and investing in a skill, start investing in yourself. That is the best investment and ROI positive thing that you can ever do. Because once you learn these skills, like Vernoica says, you're recession proof. You are bully proof. You know what I mean? Like if you learn how to trade, I mean, you just broke the code. So that's it. Like forget the 9 to 5 working for $50,000. I'm not saying it's bad, but everybody wants more, and let's get to it.
Yes. I just want you guys to dream bigger, right? And remember, again, his income, that's not an income claim. He's just saying what he's done because
It's still an income claim.
It literally still is an income claim.
And by the way, nothing is recession proof.
Yeah, like, yeah, the 10x. I think he's probably been to one of those. Grant Cardone, if y'all don't know, he is a Scientologist. I think he's $1 billion. I think his net worth is close to $1 billion, or all of his businesses. He has jets. He has he does a lot of events, and a lot of network marketers go to his stuff. It's crazy. And then that 10x, people who've gone to his events, they say that. So, man.
for the sake of, I don't want anyone to think, oh, I'm going to start and I'm going to make $68,000. He's just sharing his experience. He's put in a lot of work. And I saw someone in the chat, will you do live trading sessions? Guys, when you're on your team, you are literally going to have Peter telling you every day what he's doing. What he's plugging into his computer, he's going to be sharing with us. That's our promise to you, because how you heard him say, like what he wants to do is build a community. Like making a lot of money alone is fun. Making a lot of money with a lot of people.
So Peter says in the chat, I personally only trade 3 companies. You guys will learn what works for you and run with it. So she's saying that It's up here at the top. She's
Yeah.
saying that, oh, this isn't an income claim, but she's saying everything but. She's saying he makes this much money. You're going to have access to him. He is going to tell you exactly what to plug into your computer, and you're going to get direct training from him. So, I mean, that's literally as good or better than an income claim. That is drawing someone in and saying, I'm going to join with iGenius because of Peter. I,
Yep.
I don't. Ugh, man. Ugh.
Is a lot cooler because guess what? You get to have it all together. So that's what we're trying to do out here. I just feel like there's such great impact that we could do together. And real quick, just for the sake of feeling out the crowd, I want to see who we have on here. So I want you to hear my options first and then go ahead and drop the numbers. But are you here just because you want to trade? If that's you, drop a 1 on the chat. And then I want to see who also is interested in building with this company. You could drop a 2 if that's you, just so that we could sort of gauge the room. Okay, we've got a few builders, a few traders, and guys, we're going to cater to both groups. If you're someone that just wants to learn to trade, you're not going to have to be on the group chat with the people that want to build. Okay. We want to create a community where everyone is like excited, wants to check chats and finds value in it every single day. If you don't know me, I'm huge on motivation, on mindset. So you can definitely count on that as part of my leadership. So now I want to go ahead and introduce Anthony. He is the #1 income earner with this company. When Peter and I did a call with Anthony, we were just like, damn, this guy's just real, straight to the point. He's throwing out facts. He's not trying to sell us, because most people want to, like, you know, they've seen me become, you know, the top rank in my old company and they want to recruit me. They, you know, are saying things to try and get me. And he was just like, listen, this is what we have. And we listened and we were like, this is the best thing we've heard. And we're excited. And I'm excited for you guys to hear from him. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute Anthony. And
also, if you make me a co-host, that'd be perfect. So I can share my screen and stuff. That'd be great.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, definitely excited to be here with you guys. Excited to be partnering up with Vernoica, Peter. You guys are awesome. Love your energy. Love your excitement with the platform. And, you know, me and Peter were just talking about, we could talk about trading all day. We just start talking about things. We have that kind of already connection because he thinks like I do a lot. So I love that. And what you've done in your career, Vernoica, speaks for itself. So congratulations to all your success. But guys, tonight in this call, I'm just going to show you our platform. I'm going to show you how it works, the different services that we have. I'll explain the business for those of you who want to learn about the business as well. But I'm very
So I guess Avery, we're gonna get our not our prayers answered, but he's gonna show us what we're gonna be getting for our money, because signing up with iGenius is not cheap. I
No.
think that I think there's a monthly fee. I think it's like $1,500. One of the packages was like $1,500, which I don't know all of the details, but I've seen this guy before. Ah, yes, the answer to our earlier question. Mwahaha, yes. So it's just me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Okay, no. So I guess Avery, let me ask you really quick. Do you trade at all, or do you like know people who trade, or what? What is your experience with that?
Personally, I do not trade. I've looked into it like on YouTube for
Yeah.
free or on Google for free,
Yeah.
just to get like some basic knowledge on like what the hell it is.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I can put my money into personally, just because I don't trust it.
Yeah, and again, you have
Um,
to be willing to lose the money too. That's kind of the rule of you don't invest something you're not willing to double. Like, so if you put in 10, you need to be able to lose 20 essentially.
yeah,
So
and I'm not willing to put my money
yeah,
in there.
I understand
Um,
that. I understand that. This call is
but
really
yeah.
wild though, because if you are looking to learn how to trade, this seems like a sure thing, the way that they are painting it. They've come in with someone who's supposedly good at it. He's told us one big day of $68,000 positive whatever trade that he did. And you see these comments where Veronica's saying it trades for you. So it's a plug and play, leave it alone. And that seems very concerning to me. What do you think, Avery?
Yeah, they talk a lot about, what is it? AI The thing that they always harp on is like it does it for you. You don't have to touch anything, when
Yeah.
in reality, with something like crypto or with stocks, it's something that you constantly have to look at yourself to make sure that you are like taking out your investment or taking out your profit at the right time.
Yeah.
And AI for crypto, I've heard through the grapevine, is not that trustworthy.
Mm.
So, I mean, you're basically just trusting a robot and
Yeah,
with your money.
yeah, and you still have to be able to. I think you still have to be able to discern the information. I mean, I think that's the whole beauty of staying engaged with what you're doing and not doing a plug and play, because machines can be tricked and they can get stuff wrong.
Yes.
That's all. And
Yes.
you know, like when I have my technical difficulties, when a crypto machine or whatever crypto automatic trading thing has a technical difficulty, that's a sucky day. I'm just gonna say, if you're not staying plugged in and approving the stuff, it's just. And I don't think that necessarily they train that, but the way that Veronica's saying it, that's the way it seems like she is getting people to say yes to her opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like by the end of this call tonight, you're gonna be like, okay, I understand exactly what's going on here. I'm very detailed. I'm not like hypey. I'm just gonna show you how it all works and how you can take advantage of it. I've been blessed to be in this industry now for 10 years. Got involved in trading when I was about 19 years old, 27 now. And I was in network marketing for like I said, almost 10 years now. I started right
Almost
at 18 years
10,
old. So
not
it's coming
10.
up on 10 years in this career. And it's been a blessing for me. I've been, I was the youngest person ever inducted in the GoPro Hall of Fame by Eric Worre.
Oh,
I've
come
been able to travel the
on.
world. I have customers
Not
in
GoPro.
countries. It's been just an experience. I've traveled over 50 countries for this business, guys. It's crazy how global we are. This week alone, I can just tell you, this week alone, I have events in Slovenia, Italy, Austria, and Germany, just this week. So all over the world, we go with this business. We have
Bragging rights.
Cool. July 1st and
Wow.
July 2nd as well. But it's really a customer-driven business. 88% of people involved in iGenius are just customers. They don't share the business at all. They're happy to pay for the services
Wait,
the same way someone pays for
I know
Netflix.
what he meant to say, but he was just saying that they're basically customers, which there's no products anyways. So the brand partners, I mean, whatever they are, the independent contractors are the customers. You are the customer.
Yeah.
Get it? Yes, Melissa. Oh my goodness.
Amazon, right? Someone pays for Netflix to entertain themselves. Someone pays for Amazon to have a better shopping experience. People pay for iGenius to enhance their overall lifestyle through the suite of services that we actually provide as a company. So I'm excited to show you guys it. I'm gonna show you the education products, the lifestyle.
I need to slow him down because he actually talks fast, and
Yeah, he talks fast.
for sure he does.
Product, how it all comes together. So let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes,
Let me
we
know
can.
if you guys can see it. We good? Someone give me a thumbs up. That'd be perfect. Or in the chat, that'd be awesome if you guys can tell me. Perfect. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So this is your back office when you actually log into the platform. Okay, this is what you see when you log in. From here, you can actually come to my products. Okay, this is like a dashboard. If you are building the business, this is like some of the stuff you would see. Okay, you see like your referral link, everything like that. It's all here. Simple information. Well, let's talk about products. Okay, when you go into the educational products, you have Market Pro, University, Learn Live, Money Pro, Education, and Event. Okay, first thing.
Okay, that's not me. Hold on.
Oh, is that him?
I think it is. Uh-oh.
Is Market Pro. I actually already have it open right
Tanya.
here. Market Pro is actually educational courses on the
Hey, Tanya.
Forex and the cryptocurrency market. Okay. Literally detailed courses that explain what they are, how they work, what you can do with them. There's also courses on TradingView, MetaTrader 4, these different platforms that traders use to trade. There's actually courses on that to show you how to input your trades, how to set up indicators, many different things. So it's really, really valuable. I'll give you guys an example of a cryptocurrency video, just real quick. Okay.
Yeah, give us an example.
Cryptocurrency. It'll also document what you've watched. It'll show you the percentage of what you've watched. And if you've completed the course, you'll also get certificates when you complete the courses.
Oh boy, a certificate.
So like, what is cryptocurrency? Okay. Click the video.
That means a lot.
Ooh, these are on Vimeo
is digital
somewhere.
money designed to be faster and more
So they have these loaded on Vimeo, and I'm sure they're private and that we can't access them, but that's interesting to know.
reliable than common hard currencies issued by the government. Users store their funds themselves and transact directly with each other. Since there's no middleman, coin transfers tend to be more affordable and significantly faster than regular money transactions through banks. Bitcoin, created in 2009, was the first cryptocurrency. Now, almost every day, new cryptocurrencies emerge, while others cease to exist. The number of cryptocurrencies available has surpassed 1,500 and continues to grow.
So you guys can see that was an example of a video. Cool thing with this product is, let's say you have someone in Italy, for example, right? Any of these countries. Let's say I just click Italian, right? Come here, click Italian. Watch this.
La criptovaluta è una valuta digitale progettata per essere più veloce e affidabile delle comuni valute.
So they're not-
Okay, so they paid for a translator.
Language,
Yeah.
which is really cool if you're going to build a global business and have a global education platform.
I can see how this would be helpful if you are growing a business in other countries, that it's so easy to change it to a different language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally in all these languages right here. We have, like I said, members all around the world, which is really, really cool. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
go
we
back
need
to
to
the
ask Aaron
homepage real
about
quick.
that.
Yeah.
You guys can see all the different courses. There's many, many different courses. There's also an event calendar. So a lot of
Ooh.
traders would use like Forex Factory for like to see Forex, you know, the currency market news events. You can actually come here. You don't have to go to like some third-party website. You can literally come here and see all the news events going on in the market. You can do the same thing for crypto as well. If you're a trader, it's good to know what's going on in the market, right? A fundamental event could really shift things up really, really quickly, no matter how good your technicals are. If there's a world event going on, it could change the markets
Yeah.
dramatically.
Like
There's also market research videos. I actually really like this. So this was posted 24 minutes ago. So all day long, professionals are looking for opportunities in the market. Could be equities, could be Forex, could be crypto, and they send us videos of showing us different setups. So it's really cool. I could come right here. Let's say I want to watch this video. Boom.
We are taking a look at the Litecoin US dollar pair. That's symbol LTC USD. Currently trading at 53.46 US dollars.
Oh my.
So just like every other popular, or I wouldn't call this a bellwether, but it is very popular, it's very well capitalized, and has a lot
I'm
of
already getting like bored listening to this.
Yeah.
Yes. This is like not a good presentation. And
This is not the type of thing for me at all.
Yeah, I mean, thank God we're finding out now, and hopefully we're finding out for all of our viewers. This guy seems like he is a numbers guy, and that this is all seems really valuable to him, and he thinks it's dynamic and helpful. And I guess if you're learning crypto,
Like, sure, I like numbers. I like people being logical, but just be more energetic.
he's watching the video when he could be, hey, you know what? You can look at all these training videos and we can change them into 67 different languages. And next slide, we're doing, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, sign up if you want to look at the videos. We don't need to
Like, we don't need to watch the actual video. Just show us that you can go into different languages and then show us the next thing.
Yes, next. And
That's
yeah, like, so Avery's you're in user experience now, right? I'm in graphic design. We get bored. I'm assuming we get bored very easily. And we're like, this is not helpful. So we're like, next.
yeah. If it's too boring, I will get bored.
Oh, yep, absolutely. Oh, geez. Okay, play.
It's been on the down move, and the volume has been crazy.
Oh my gosh, fast
but
forward.
This one is getting very near its historical.
Sorry, I can't. I'm buddy.
These are like all the major like press releases about
Oh
like the
my
economy
God.
going on during the day, like all in the same area, which is nice. There's also market signals. We don't consider these iGenius.
So you're paying a ton of money per month to basically just have a platform where everything is pulled from your news, from your traders who are giving your info, for being able to trade, like all of your school stuff to learn about crypto in one spot. That's what you're paying for. I mean, and I guess he's gonna say it does it for you as well, because Vernoica is. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. My computer went funny. Sorry. Technical difficulty again. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, we're back. Okay. Sorry.
trade signals from our professional experts, and I'll show you how that all works and how you can take advantage of this. But this is more so showing you market direction, where the market's looking like it's going. And it could be a great indicator if you're like, oh, I'm looking to trade this. I believe it's going like
Yeah,
this
we need some
direction.
Elamir strips.
It'd be a really cool to go here and see if, you know, the trend is agreeing with what you're looking at, your analysis, right? So some really cool stuff there as well. There's also ebooks, courses.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
it's a cool platform. Okay, it's a really cool platform. And this is just one of the many educational products.
How is this cool?
Oh my
From
God.
here, we also have the university. Okay.
Oh,
The university has education on all major financial markets, equities, Forex, crypto, everything you could possibly think of. But before you dive into
I'm
the education,
hyped. Oh
you go
my
to the
God.
getting started videos. Okay. iGenius's platform has incredible retention. People that join iGenius typically stay.
we're at
And
minute
it's
20.
very, very powerful. And there's a reason why. It's because every product that we have a getting started video. It will thoroughly explain the product, how it works, and how you can take advantage of it. The top right of any of our products, go to the top right of the webpage, you'll find the getting started video. Watch that video, it'll explain it. But this is actually a course that prepares you for the financial markets before you ever start trading. See, most people have never traded in their life, especially people that are in network marketing. They don't understand trading. They got to come in here and
especially
prepare
people in
themselves
network
for the journey
marketing.
ahead. And this is a whole course on that. It's really, really powerful. Guys, our experts are very professional. A lot of them have traded
We are
for
not watching
20,
this.
30, 40 years. They're older people
I'm sorry. How is this cool to people?
for major funds. A lot of our
I mean, if they're wondering, like, again, if they're thinking all of this is the only thing in my way to getting $68,000 in a day, you know, maybe they're interested in it. But like,
I guess.
and he's the number one iGenius income earner on their team, supposedly. And I've heard that from a few different people. You know, I'm a little nervous about even agreeing with something because everyone's into what is that attraction something thinking something into existence. I don't remember. Yeah, because Jessie Lee Ward, break, hold on. She said in her stories the other day that she was basically just speaking her number oneness into existence.
Oh,
the other day on
manifestation.
stories. Manifestation, yes. So you're not. Technically, you're not.
Nope.
Yeah. And you know what was so wild? She said that I don't have to input my income into the sales for home, which is kind of a ranking thing. If you submit your paycheck to it, they can verify it. If she would, we would all shut up. Don't you think? It would solve some of the pushback that all of us have about her saying that she's number one in the world when she refuses to submit her paychecks to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's your own choice. But who's going to verify that? So you're in the $1 million club for GoPro, Eric Worre, whatever it's called. Okay. I mean, that's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly you paid a lot of taxes last year. That's about it. That's all I know for sure. So yeah, show the receipts. I don't know. And maybe it's a power play. I don't know what you think about that, Avery, about it being a power play to not participate, but it seems like it would just solve so many things to say, yep, here's my amount of money I'm making.
I don't know. I feel like it's a power play to just like say you're making that much money, you know?
Yeah.
And like saying that you're the quote unquote number one network marketer in the world type of thing. So, but yeah, if you're not showing us what you're telling us, how are we supposed to believe you?
Yeah. And again, if you're saying something that's not accurate and people are saying, hey, that doesn't sound accurate, that's not us being haters. That's us saying, if it's not true,
That's us
we're gonna
being
have
logical.
questions. Yeah, we're going to have questions. And
Yeah.
if you're being deceptive about this, what else are you being deceptive about? It's just going to make us have more. It's going to make us have more questions. And yeah, you don't have to answer any of our questions. I get that. I'm just saying we have them, whether you're going to answer them or not. And I think a lot of other people have questions too. So.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first
No.
video of getting started.
Is
A quick start
Again,
video.
really?
heck no, we're not doing this. If you understand what kind of school that I was a part of, I fast forwarded everything.
Yep. How can they
This is
think that
why
this is such a good platform? It's not even that well done, in my opinion.
yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to fast forward it because this dude
No, please
loves
do.
the platform.
I'm gonna fall asleep if you don't.
We'll see about that. Where are we now?
We gave them, or whatever 10% of our balance was, they have to top us up to the initial amount we put into the software. And then once we do that, we pay only 20% a quarter instead of 25. Is that pretty cool? We don't have
No.
to pay the licensing
No.
fee, and we don't have to pay as much as the institutions doing a profit share. Great thing about this product, guys.
Here's the problem. He is so into his business and into this program and into his terminologies and all this other stuff. He's getting excited about things and he hasn't laid a foundation for anybody else, if that makes sense. So it's same thing with multi-level marketing creators using the shortened words like the MLM and all this other stuff. If someone else is coming in who is not aware of maybe the dangers of multi-level marketing, you're going to be confused because you're not going to be sure what are they saying. And it comes easy to us now because we've been in it for a while. Maybe you're new, maybe you're not in this or whatever. And I'm not saying it being in it in a cult way. I'm just saying like being around the content enough that you can catch the shortened words and the abbreviations and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But
It's
it
just the
makes it
lingo with any
yes,
community. Like you get it with any fandom,
yeah.
basically.
And the lingo prevents information from being learned by people easier because in some cases because it's not
Mhm.
necessarily easy to pick up. I mean, it is if someone says MLM, a multi-level marketing company, sure, you can get it right away, but it's just something to remember if you're trying to reach a community of people that or you're trying to reach a group of people who don't know anything about what you're talking about. And oh, he's so technical. I just
Yeah.
can't.
Like
We're
don't use when you're in an opportunity call like this, it would be better for the people in the audience that don't know anything if you don't use the terminology that you're used to. Like people that are outside of the industry know nothing of what you're talking about. So the only thing that I can think of is legal jargon. Like
yes,
the jargon for that industry, we know nothing. You
yeah,
got to explain it to us.
right, yep, yep. And he's, again, they're playing so much off of number one earner or making a lot of money per day or I have a lot of followers that they're not seeming to give enough information to other people that would be valuable.
Mhm.
It's weird. That's why this call is so long is because he's playing freaking videos the whole time.
Like,
You
we
can see
don't need to see the video, just explain it to us.
Yeah, it's like you're giving too much in the sales pitch.
Like, this is way too long of a sales pitch. A sales pitch is supposed to be like 60 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, so here's okay. Okay. These look like the different things that you have access to on the left. The products. They call them products and I think to get away with getting in trouble, but it's looks like courses or
Yeah. I
programs
mean,
that help you
courses
trade.
are technically products, but
Yeah,
yeah.
not necessarily consumable product, but it's more of like a subscription.
Yeah.
Like a subscription program type thing.
Yeah.
Because like I pay monthly for Adobe Creative Suite and
Same.
it's yeah, am I using it? I'm paying I'm paying to get access to it and I can make money off of what I output from it, but and maybe I guess they can too, but I don't know. It's just I feel
Yeah.
a little bit different. Oh, is
Yep.
this wait. They look like there's a travel one. Hold on. I got to go back. What is Okay,
Amsterdam.
looks like you get a
lot
discount
of
on stuff.
international stuff I'm seeing right here, right now. But you could actually specifically search, guys. And I'm telling you, every cruise line in the world is within this portal. Every cruise line. And the prices are pretty insanely cheap, to be honest, for cruises.
But
You
what
guys
kind
have
of
the line, you know.
like
What is this,
how good is the
iBoomerang?
room you're staying in for the cruise though?
Yeah, it's just like this feels like an iBoomerang pitch. Like, what's the point? Like, teach us about crypto. Like, they're in crypto, they're in traveling, they're giving you discounts on stuff. Like, what?
Like, just show us the actual platform, dude.
Yeah, it's like a coupon crypto company. And I guess I know I skipped about 16 minutes, so we're confused at this point. And
But still,
it's too boring to watch.
I feel like we would have been just
Right.
as confused if we had watched the entire thing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. What I needed to do was suffer through and watch. Oh wait, here we go. Members.
Oh, real numbers.
Oh, he's in the way. Choice Select Premium and the one they want you to choose, which he's covering up, which is $14.99.99. One-time PV fast start. 1,000. Oh, and you have to pay on top of that, or you get that. I guess I should listen to him, but I don't want to. Okay. Endow Access, University, Learn Live, Money Pro, Market Pro, Forex Thrive, FX Pro, Binary Pro, Commodities Alerts, Crypto Core, Travel Pro. So I guess that's a coupon travel thing.
Yep.
Sequelizer channel, Equity Prime, which is all the trends and all that stuff. Sky Live Share, Crypto Elite, powered by Endotech, Coin Pro, something else. And they've
I'm
made
sorry, Tanya and Melissa are talking about nerd stuff, and I'm getting distracted.
Yes. Oh no. So how freaking long is this part of the call? Yeah, no, we're skipping it. We've been skipping around it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Our brains hurt too, and we're bored, and that's the worst combination.
It's just like I'm not a numbers person. If you're gonna show me numbers, you got to explain the numbers to me.
Yeah, or
like that's where my logic ends.
Give us a cool thing to look at, or like, why is he so small? He could be bigger, and he could be talking about stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not just people are more interesting to watch than like looking at a screen and like listening to someone talk about a graph. And oh my gosh.
Tanya also says that we are both brow goals, and I wanted to say something. My brows are microbladed. These are not my real brows.
Well, that's still good. I mean, I'd love them.
So I pay for them, but they look good.
That's a good, like, you should do that, like, with your tattoos and, like, that was a good screenshot. Oh my gosh. Okay.
A customer of iGenius to actually get that. It's one of our membership perks, which is really cool.
Oh, perks.
From here, the university, Learn Live, Money Pro, Market
I just
Pro,
read
Forex
this. I already did
educational
this too fast. Okay. Go back. Oh, what does your email say, dude? Oh, it's just alerts. It's just alerts. Okay, let's look at these shoulder things. We're going through this fast, guys.
For binary options. This channel right here, we actually do a live binary options session every single morning at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday. Get on and trade binary options live with our educator Devin. He's phenomenal. Phenomenal. See, his last session was what, today? Probably that was earlier today. Yeah, he went 3.
I mean, if it's at 10 o'clock every day, then wouldn't it be at the same time? Why is this not scripted out? Do you know what I'm saying? Here's it could be scripted out. You could have had a user experience person or a graphic designer put something great together that would be more interesting to watch. This is way too much.
Melissa said this is way too much information. Just put it all into a PowerPoint.
Yes. Or like they could have made a freaking. Oh, here, Veronica's back.
Bring her back. She's more interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to her.
If this is an opportunity call, this is not a good opportunity call.
Yeah. Well, she must be figuring out some way to sell because she posted her rank, which was number 2 for enrollment volume in all of iGenius. So that
how long has she been in the company now?
3 weeks or almost like right under a month. It could have been an email. Absolutely, Tanya. It could have been a freaking email. What? And again, it's just like this is not, maybe we are not every week. This could probably not be we are not the target market for this company. You know?
I'm not the target market at all.
Yeah. I just, man, hit the high points. Wait until someone signs up to info vomit on them. That's literally how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to layer. You're supposed to say light layer. Oh, the people
Yeah.
are interested in the light layer. Another layer. Then another layer. Then another layer. And he literally just like opened up the fire hydrant when they have to, you know,
And
like,
it's just like
yes, and someone's standing there and then you just get like knocked down. That's what happened. That's what it
it's
felt like
like
happening.
I remember I was talking to the person that I know who's in Optavia, and when I asked her about information about the program that she's on, she sent me like all in one text, by the way, just like paragraph after paragraph after paragraph explaining to me what it is without telling me the name of the company.
Are you kidding me?
It was only when she sent me the link to her website that I found that it was Optavia.
What do salespeople not know that that's super irritating to
Like,
like just
clearly they're not real salespeople.
yeah, and it's just like they're so trying to not get you to do outside research. And again, it's that information control because they're trying to not, you know, get you sidetracked on bad reviews. I get why
Yeah.
they're doing it. It's just annoying. It's
Yeah.
annoying. Okay.
It's just a lot of info dumping.
Oh yeah. Just, you know, I'd tell the multi-level marketers to stop it, but that probably helps people not sign up. But this is incredibly boring. Oh my gosh.
I guess if you're into crypto, this wouldn't be boring, but we're not the right
Yeah.
people for this.
But the crazy thing is though, think about this. Yeah, they call their subscriptions products, but they're asking for all this money up front, and what are you getting access to? Programs? Okay. So they're
And don't they have to pay monthly on top of that?
yep, they do have to pay monthly on top of that. See, the expensive one is $174.99 a month. And you only get wait, this is confusing. Look at this. They didn't even do this evenly. So it's 1,000 they didn't even do this right. Look, it says monthly fee then monthly PV.
Wait,
Okay.
can you share your screen? 'Cause I'm not seeing it.
Oh, dang it. Sorry. This is why Avery's the best. Okay, so do you see the monthly fee, monthly PV? So they
Mhm.
see $99 and then 50 PV. Then on the select, it's 174. Oh wait, no, I was messing up. Just forget it. You're getting the fast start bonus up here. I was getting confused. Again, they had lines for this last column and they didn't give us any lines for the other one. So it's 1,000 one-time PV and you get a fast start bonus of $200. I guess when you sign up. Is that what that means? I don't want to go
For
back.
fast start usually means when you, I guess, hit the first rank within a certain period of time after you
Yeah.
sign up.
Yeah.
There's usually like a 90-day kind of like probation period
Yeah.
after you sign up to see if you can get people onto your team and make the first rank, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's
Yeah.
usually what the fast start bonus means. And once you hit that rank, that's when you get that bonus.
Okay. And in Young Living, we had something called a fast start bonus. It was not. It was not. So you would get someone to sign up, and you get them to buy a certain amount for like the premium starter kit, and you yourself would get a $25 bonus. And then if they did something else, you get another 25 fast start bonus. So you get $50 for every person you recruited. Now that sucks, but that's just something different that they call that. So I'm assuming that you have to do something within iGenius. And gosh, I don't even want to post this because like this is an hour and 41-minute call and we've skipped probably 50 minutes of it so far.
We're not being good commentary people. Like,
no, this is boring AF. Oh my gosh.
I don't think anybody would blame us though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're just being honest. I mean, we're not going to make y'all suffer through it. We're on live. We can call an audible or whatever.
Yeah.
Real quick, it's so funny because Peter's texting me on the side and he's like, yo, we really have it all. This is so good. And I'm just like, you already know all of this. We already spoke about all
Hey,
of this.
Veronica, your privilege is showing.
Person.
What?
Your privilege is showing, Veronica.
Yeah, I mean, and again, she's just trying to sell it. She's just trying to sell it to all of them. Oh.
Like his perspective is he's a trader. Like he knows what tools he needs and he knows what knowledge he didn't have coming in and he knows what community he didn't have coming in. Those Telegram chats alone, that's the plug, right? It's like, that was always my anxiety. Who can I text to get trades from? And I didn't want to annoy my friends. As much as I love Peter, I know that he also has a job and he's a mortgage broker. And I didn't want to be like, hey, Peter, what do I do with my money today? These people are going to tell you what you can do with your money. So I just wanted to say that quickly because I know it's a lot of information, guys. But once you learn this, once you understand this, it's going to be so game-changing. This isn't like a small thing. This is a big thing. This is the kind of thing that can change your life or your family's life. But you need to think big. You can't just think like, oh, this is too difficult. The numbers are hard. You know, challenges are challenges for a reason, right? Because on the other side is like this new life. And that's what I see with this. Like, I'm so excited. I just want to learn. I'm ready to, you know, get the team going. But after, I just want to laser focus. I want all of us to laser focus.
I'm ready to get the team going. And after, I'm going to be laser focused on whatever this is.
Tell me you're in it for the money without telling me you're in it for the money.
Yeah. Or yeah, for sure. I mean, people underneath her, she's getting paid on those. And she showed us in the video before, that video of her drawing out the binary pyramid. That was from yesterday or the day before. I went live when she did it, when she posted it to her story. And it's like, this is literally a pyramid. This is literally a pyramid.
Yep.
Yeah. And again, she said in the beginning that she didn't tell anyone that she was going to a new company and she didn't ask anyone to come over to a new company. I bet you every single person in her downline followed her on Instagram and they saw her go live and they were already wondering, where did my leader go? They saw that, and Veronica painted it as her calling out Monat, but it's also alerting all the people who didn't know where she went what business opportunity that she was a part of. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
Yep.
On this and like get wins and see some wins. So Anthony, I'll give it back, but I just got
excited.
I'll say something real briefly. I'm actually writing to like Veronica, guys. You know,
They just said
trader,
that,
right? I do day trade on a daily basis. I do mortgages at a very, very high end level. So I have a lot of volume. So, you know, I looked through all of this and now just hearing Anthony, like this guy is, and this is why I loved iGenius, because like I ought to ask Anthony, and like Anthony, and I'm asking him hard questions, and Veronica's texting me while we were talking to Anthony. She's like, ask him all the hard questions. I'm like, all right, screw it. And then, you know, Anthony was just like straight to it. Oh, it's this. I'm like, damn it, this guy's good. Like this guy's getting every single answer rather than giving me some.
Give us specific questions you asked and specific questions that Anthony answered. You know what I mean? Like he's saying, "Oh, I asked him such hard-hitting questions. I asked him this and he said this, and I asked him this." Well, what did you ask him?
Yeah, just tell us what you asked him.
Yeah. Give us at least one example.
Like, don't just tell us the story. You got to give us at least some detail.
Yeah, and a lot of times there's a lot of detail missing in these situations.
Okay, stop fangirling over each other and get on with it. It's literally like they're fangirling over each other.
Yes, it is. It totally is. Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
Like political, like beating around the bush and this all night. No, like you said, everything is out there for you to view. It's all accessible. And that's what I love about it. But not only that, like now even looking at this again and summing it up, I was texting Veronica right now, but like, damn, this shit's good. Because, you know, like me as a trader in my story, like the whole beginning ramp up is the hardest thing in the world. Because at the end of the day, like, it's not like everybody's a trader, right? And unfortunately, there's not like a huge community that I could have just walked into. So
yeah.
you go through those growing pains, but right now, this is literally all there. There's no need to search a bunch of different videos and go through Google and just find it. And if I have people who tell me, could you send me, like, could you help me? And could you send me? I'm like, I don't even know where to start. Right. So this is such a great thing because as you get bigger and bigger and start earning more income, the one thing that is the most valuable thing to you, period, is time. Right. And I value time more.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to skip. Oh, we've got Anthony back. Oh, here's the bonuses.
Oh boy.
Do we want, I'm just going to play it at 2 times speed and mute him. Does that sound good?
Sure.
I don't know. We'll try. We'll just try 2 times speed and see. And I'll go back.
Oh
I
man.
should have thought this more. I thought it was going to be like, hey, income claim. Hey, income claim. Hey, income claim. Interesting speech. And it's numbers in income claims.
Like honestly, I would rather hear like the people telling their backstories, not this.
I know. We've been trained too well for the other types of recruiting calls. And now this is boring AF. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. Okay.
Karina, it's been a mess. So if you're confused, we're sorry. So are we.
Yeah, we're just bored out of our minds. So they don't value time. That's the whole point, Mel. That's why they have people working for them for free. Oh, yeah. This is too fast. Okay, this is what she was drawing earlier.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the binary team commissions. So there's a power leg and a pay leg.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she was going to build the outer legs of everyone underneath her. So she was going to put Tom and Jenny in place. Then she was going to put the Jerry leg in place and the Robert leg in place. So the outer.
So is she just stacking people?
Oh yeah, for sure. She was literally talking about stacking people. And she said then the people that I put on the legs only have to worry about building one leg. Oh, jeez.
So cash out that weekend, I get paid a percentage on my week leg. So what is 10% of 300? It would be $30, right? That would be 10% of 300. What is 20% of 300? That would be $60. So do you see
sounds like a mouse.
the exact amount of sales, you get paid a higher dollar amount on your volume. Does that make sense, guys? It's that simple. Honestly, just with a few sales, you get up to 15% very quickly. The first couple ranks are at 10, and it goes 12.5. Just with a few sales, just a few customers, you get up to 15%, which is really cool. But this is the game changer part of this compensation plan. Okay. Most compensation plans, the additional volume in your tree will flush on a monthly basis. For this example, this week I had 500 here, 300 here. This extra 200 points would stay in my tree forever until I use those points and balance it out. This is crazy, guys. Let me give you an example. Let's say I joined Veronica's team today, and she's going to go crazy in this business over the next 5 years. Insane in this business. Build a massive organization.
I will download this and I will cut out just the pay part, and we can talk about it at a later time that makes sense. But we're gonna leave them on fast speed. I'm sorry. This is a shit show. I'm so sorry.
It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks with them.
Okay. Let's just say I happen to be in the binary tree. Just happen to be there. Let's say I'm a customer, just a customer, not doing anything with business. Over the next 5 years, Veronica's team below me does 10 million in sales volume. Let's say they do 10 million in sales volume. It's good enough sales volume, right? That's 10 million points going through your trade. Let's say 5 years from now, I say I'm going to do network marketing. I'm going to start building this business and go extremely hard. And let's just say all the people that Veronica, had on my team that were customers, they all just disappeared somehow. They went to some other business, they got whatever. Just give me this crazy example. I could actually go build my one sales team, my one side for the next 5 to 10 years because I already had 10 million sales points already ready to be used on the one side. Is that pretty crazy, guys? That's insane. Okay, most businesses, you lose customers today, your check is like gone today because of all the previous sales that went through her business. Guess what? That person literally can really go build one side of the business because they had all those previous sales banked up in their tree. It's crazy, guys. Compensation plan's crazy. I really have over 15 million bank points on both sides. Just to give you guys an example. So what I make on a weekly basis, you guys go look at the comp plan.
Wait, what did he say?
He said so. Basically, I'm guessing from what I understand about the binary compensation plan is that you build up points and then you can still use them and access them over time. But I thought in general for a binary that has to be relatively balanced. So if it's not, then you don't have access to what's not balanced out on the other side. And he's saying that's not the case in iGenius. Okay, I will stop apologizing. But I think that it would be helpful just to cut out this part of the Zoom call because again, this does sound a lot better than Monat, and I am not endorsing iGenius. I'm saying that I can see. Sorry, I'm doing the same thing I don't want Anthony to do. I can see how it would be enticing for someone in Monat or Young Living or any other company to go to whatever this binary pyramid leg is, you know? I mean,
that's why people are jumping ship to
yeah.
iGenius, because it does seem like a better option
Yeah, you see,
compared to the previous MLM that they were in.
yeah, I mean, think about this. They're already spending a crap ton of money every month and having a buildup of stock in their house. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
and you can say, "Oh, well, I was selling to my customers." Okay, well, what about all the people where we've seen the 12 million bottles of Rejuvenique oil that they have because they have to take part in a sale? If they're thinking, "I'm gonna spend the money anyway, I might as well do this, and I won't have a buildup of product and feel bad about it." You know, I mean, I know that's such a very adolescent, like, simple way to look at it, and if they can figure out a way to make money and learn from this, okay, but the stacking part, I mean, Veronica said that she made more money in 3 weeks than in one of, I don't know. She was making some income claims in her stories the other day, and she said she already made a ton, a lot more than she was doing in Monat. And it's just, I don't know. It seems like nobody's gonna get in trouble for income claims, and everyone's doing it there because there's so many people doing it. No one's holding them accountable.
It's difficult for me because she has a lot of privilege already with having a bigger platform than most people
Yeah,
on social media and beyond that. So she already has that built-in audience that would already make it easier for her to build a team under her. And knowing that she already had such a big team in Monat, it's hard to believe that she wouldn't move people from Monat to iGenius.
yeah. I mean, because she's so visible, it would be she is easy for them to find. And legally, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know, but I'm saying if she has never reached out and they are going, if they do end up suing her and they image her phone and she's never, reached out individually, that's great. But she did do this. She did do that video where basically she was a beacon of, hello, my former downline. I am not at the company anymore. I'm at a new company. Come to me like flies to a flame. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
just, or moths to a flame or whatever it is. And I don't know. It's just, I'm very jaded about it that she's saying that she didn't reach out to anybody. That video was a reach out. That was.
Mhm.
That was. Ugh.
It was a silent reach out, but it was a reach out.
Yeah. It was like yes, it was an overt one because she did go live. She had a lot of viewers on that. She did have a lot of comments, and she left it live. It's not like she went live and she deleted it. So
Yeah.
did she want every single person that she was on her downline to find it?
Yep.
Only she knows, but all the things make me believe that she did want them to know.
Mhm.
income claims, et cetera, et cetera. But I can get paid at my level for the next 2.5 years if everyone quit today. Because I have so much previous sales banked from the past. Is that pretty crazy, guys?
Banked?
That's real residual income. That's residual income. I already know next week, I already know what's coming. Week after that, I already know what's coming. And guess what? If I go to the next rank, I just unlock more on a weekly basis, which is pretty amazing because of all the previous sales. So let me know if you guys got that. It's pretty crazy. Okay, guys, I'll talk about Endotech. I'll talk about all the different stuff when we get to it. Okay. From here, generational check match. You actually can earn up to 5 generations deep in your business, determined by your rank. As you guys can see, generation 1 starts at global executive.
Oh,
Get up to 5 generations. It can pay up to 10% of what a team member makes on.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world is he doing?
Oh no. Oh
Is
geez.
he just going back and forth between the pages without
Yes, he
giving
is.
people any time in between to look?
Yep. Okay, so there's a
Such a
bone.
good presentation.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. I think it might be better if I just cut this out and we can talk about the compensation plan and cut him out and
Yeah.
look at it. So I'm gonna skip it. Here we go. Veronica,
Veronica's back.
save us.
Money or not.
Oh,
You're the person that's
Peter.
worrying about money. There's clearly something that you're doing now, right? That's not getting you out of the situation. It's
Oh.
almost insane to think that one day I'm going to struck rich, right?
Okay, I'm slowing it down, guys.
Yeah.
And I hear that all the time. I'm going to have the Ferrari. I'm going to have the house. Okay, but what is it that you're doing to get
Seriously.
the pretty much outcome of the success? So you have to be willing to invest in yourself. And honestly, if this is why I loved iGenius. I'm about my money. Okay, at the end of the day, and I'm not going to have 500 people under me just to make $5,000, right? I like the fact that you guys can make money from the jump. And here's the deal: if you're a little tight on money to trade, the fact that you can make money on a rapid basis can give you the funding that you need to turn around and start trading and pretty much elevate that. That's how my mindset is. At the end of the day, like work the business,
recruit people so you have money to trade. So he's saying that you can make money strictly by recruiting. Great. Glad to hear that, Peter. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yep.
Money from the business, learn the skills, and then multiply that money back. And now all of a sudden, a year out or a couple months out, it's a completely different game. And yeah, I mean, this is, it's a lot and I get it. So shout out to everybody that's been here. And if you have questions, of course, like ask Anthony now, but I'm also Veronica's a resource.
I want to mention this real quick. Guys, normally the call would not go an hour and 30 minutes. I do a slideshow presentation in like 25 minutes, but I wanted to give you guys like the back office, like detailed so you understand this, so then you could duplicate it.
That's not what you do on an opportunity call though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been.
That's what you do like on an internal call.
Maybe they thought
when people are already on.
Yeah, because he's like, maybe I don't know. Yeah, because again, this was an opportunity call because I got sent this information. Are you kidding me? Oh, here's Brian. If you feel this is a lot of information, the key of this actually. This is bad grammar. Okay. If you feel like this is a lot of information, the key of this is actually really simple. If you want to learn nothing, what is he saying? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading this without. Okay, suffer through this with me. If you feel that here, over zoom in.
That's better.
Oh, yay. Okay. If you feel this a lot of information, the key of this actually really simple. If you want to learn nothing, automated software is for you. Oh, if you don't want to learn anything, use the automated software.
Right.
Automated software is for you, where you set it and forget it. If you want
to be an expert, you can do that too.
Oh, and if you don't have a big network, that is why this company works, because people can even make money just being a customer. We built a system where a 10-year-old could understand it. Then why
not?
Why did you let Anthony speak on the call? Come on.
That's not the appropriate person to have.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Dang.
Seriously, this could have been an email.
Literally could have been an email. It could have been an automated Facebook page. Those MLM parties where you pre-record the video and you play it and then you interact in the comment section. He could have done that. He could have done that.
Yep.
Dang. Forget a 401k. Oh my God.
I'm just so used to the other opportunity calls where it's just like they have people telling their stories and like that seems more appropriate in my mind for an opportunity call because I'm just so used to hearing those.
Yeah.
So this just feels too much like it should be more of a call for people that are already on the team.
Yeah.
So that they're getting all of the back office information. If this is an opportunity call, we're assuming that there are people on this call that are not already on their team.
Yeah.
Right. So they should be giving people a synopsis of everything that they're being given through this platform, who they're going to be working with, how they're supposed to use it, how to use it, like all of those basic things.
Yeah.
And then in a separate internal team call, that's where they would dive into everything in the actual system.
Yeah. And I would have even said they could have done an animated thing to show how much someone could make if they were dead set on showing, the income part, showing how the legs work and using an example. And this was way too much info. This was, and again, I do on my channel, I do have issues with people using personal stories to manipulate the emotions of others.
Oh,
So,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like this was
That's just
way
like
on the
that's just what
other
I'm
way.
used to, you
Yeah,
know.
I just was like, we didn't need to course correct this much. You could have done a 15-degree course correct away from the emotional manipulation. Instead, we got like emotional manipulation, and you dropped an anvil of data on us, and like we can't recover at this point.
It's just like a lot of overwhelming information if you're not already interested in this subject,
Yes, and
you know.
yes, and again, it was wild that they were using how much Peter has made in one day, and they set the stage for how incredible this platform was. And they could have said, hey, our platform is written in this many languages, and you can auto translate any part of the training into any languages. Here, do you see this? This is how you do it. Next, that's done in 30 seconds. Okay.
Mhm.
All of our
Mhm.
videos are in 1080 resolution. Everything's going to be crystal clear. You can watch and learn from anywhere. You can watch and learn at any time, and it costs this much.
Yeah. This
That's 5
call
minutes.
could have easily been shortened from an hour and 40 to 30 minutes.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Anthony could have written a script.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he was just like talking like, I don't know. Rakan did the same thing on stage on Chelsea's video, and so did Chad. I'm like, use a teleprompter or write a script or something for the
Seriously. Like, you have so much money, just pay somebody.
Yeah, they could have rented a teleprompter. I mean, they got I don't know. I'm being petty. That's okay.
So am I.
It's tough. Like I worked in corporate presentations and marketing and stuff for a long time, and seeing people like do this, one, they're exploiting people, and two, they're doing a poor job of it too. It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
They're not
Oh, good screen grab. Okay.
they're trying to be professional, but they're not executing it in the right way,
Yeah, they're
in
missing
my
the mark.
opinion. I've
Yeah.
worked in corporate technically 5 years now.
Yeah.
And none of the presentations that I've been through have ever been this, I don't know what the best word is, like not over exaggerated. Just it feels like it's taken out of, or putting in too much context.
Yeah, it's like they didn't have that, like there's no editor, there's no there's no one said like you need to cut out all of this stuff in your presentation or like submit
Yeah.
something to us. And again, I don't know. It's just
Like, even for I had, like I said in my last live with you, I did a 15-minute presentation based on my UX certification that I got, right?
Yeah.
When I built that presentation, I had a handful of people, both in my team and in operations, look that over before I did the presentation.
Yep. Yep.
Clearly, nobody looked over this dude's presentation.
Oh, for sure. And that's the way it was when I was working, when I was still like when I wasn't working remotely, that because I work for a different company now. We would do I don't know how many presentations a week. And we would put it together, and then you'd have the copywriting team look it over and correct some stuff that got messed up in the script, and then you'd go back and correct it. And like there was a back and forth, and so it was very like well oiled by the time that they would present it. And this is just like, oh hey, like we're live streaming. Great. This could have been a live stream.
Yeah.
And then they could have edited out all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, we match. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm kind of like a purple hue and like a
Hi,
yellow.
Kirsty.
Yeah. And
This is not planned at all.
it was totally by accident. It was totally by accident.
My lights are just always purple because that's my favorite color. So
yeah, mine I haven't changed for a while. So, and I should have put it on like Emily Baker's like red when she's like when it's like what is it called? She turns it red when like the fuckery's afoot. So yeah, she
A lot of fuckery is afoot right now.
well, I should have turned it red for this because oh my god.
Oh, I can do that actually with mine. Hang on.
Oh, Avery's gonna save the day.
There we go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Fuck yeah.
That's how you can change your life. You can take everything from me today. All the money, the life, the cars, the clothes, like everything. And I could get it all back because I know exactly what to do now. That is the key. And that's what we all want. It's developing skills. Skills no one can take from you.
Oh, I'm not saying anything.
Oh, dang it.
Your life. That is the goal with this platform.
He's just yelling and
like it.
going
There's nothing
like
like
this
it. Some
a
companies
lot.
offer a little trading. Some people offer travel. We're a full suite of services. And guess what? Our products appeal to everyone. You could be 18. You could be 80. You could be a male. You could be a female. Everyone wants to learn how to make, manage, and save money. Would you guys agree with that? No matter who you are, you want to learn how to make, manage, and save money. So our market share is endless. That's why my business is in over 100 countries. That's why sometimes I go to a room and it's 18 to 25-year-olds. And then I go into another room and it's 50 to 60-year-olds. And I'm like, okay, it's a whole different environment, right? Because our products appeal to everyone. We have people that also want to learn heavy. We have people that want to leverage these third-party relationships and leverage softwares.
Yes.
So
Just use a lot of big words.
Our goal is to offer the most value for the most affordable price. We're not trying to compete. Yeah, we're not trying to compete with network marketing companies, guys. We're literally trying to compete with Netflix, Amazon, the biggest subscription-based businesses in the world. That's what we're doing with our portal. And you guys will see over the years how we add and innovate. There's so much stuff coming. For those of you who can go to Florida, I'm gonna shill Florida for a second. Like you want to be in Florida, July 1st and July 2nd. If you guys can get there to meet the corporate staff, to meet the people in iGenius.
I don't want to go to Florida.
So you want to be there. Hollywood, Florida, we're at the Diplomat Hotel. Guys, we're having 2 days of an event training. We have guest speakers on network marketing. Ray Higman's coming. We have some of the best trainers in network marketing going to be there as well. We have
not Ray.
700 people will be on a yacht together.
Bye, Mel.
Open bar all night long. I'm putting on the whole event myself, guys. I've invested over 200 grand in this event for the team, and I would love you guys to be there and experience it. It's going to be out of this world, and you can see the value.
I guess they didn't pay for
There's also
microphones.
some new announcements, new things that we're going to be rolling out and stuff like that. So it would just be awesome for you to be there. But I'm going to stop talking. You guys go to iGenius.
Finally, you're going to stop?
Because we're here in the chat, we're talking about numbers and thinking like, crap, how am I going to, get this money to start? And guys, like, with no risk, there is no gain. Okay, so right now you think that if you give up $1,499, your life's going to end. I promise you, it's just going to begin.
Are you kidding me? For one, she skipped over every single other pay an option you could do. She said, I promise you your life's not going to end if you put in the $14.99.99. Who are you? Not everyone can afford that. Are you kidding me? Dang.
I certainly can't afford that.
Yeah, y'all should go watch Chelsea's video. It's wild. It is wild. We don't want to compete with other MLMs while taking big uplines and their downlines. Lies, you tell. Yeah, they are raiding. I say this loosely and allegedly, raiding other people's teams. Okay, yeah. It's just, oh my goodness.
You guys got on this call and you know me. I think you know that I just gave up my comfortable ass income. 0. They terminated the second I posted this company. So like, yeah, I own 1 investment property. Yeah, I've got some savings and all of this, but my comfortable income is gone. And I took that risk because I believe in this company enough, because I believe in this product enough.
Yeah, sure. Do I have a rental property? Yeah, I do. Do I have some savings? Yeah. Did I just fly over from Germany to do this? Sure did. You're in a different financial spot than most people. And your
privilege is showing.
Yeah, your understanding of what $1,500 is to you, it's completely different to somebody else. It's just, oh my gosh.
I think that this product is going to have a really huge impact long-term on lives. And I don't know if you guys have recognized the pattern of my life, but that's what I'm out here trying to do. Like when I sit here and I record these podcasts, I don't run ads. I do it out of passion for sharing with people what I've learned. And I learned about this product and I was like, I want to tell the world. And I want to learn, and I want to be a student of life. So if you guys are excited and you want to be a student of life, come on into the community.
Okay, but you can be a student with Skillshare.
Yeah, you can. Jen asked, here, I'll zoom in. How do we help our customers know what to consume according to their goals and needs if we're new as well? That's a good question.
That's a really good question that I don't think they'll answer.
Yeah, someone quoted, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Are you kidding me? The academy
Right.
truly does the teaching, but Peter and I are here Peter and I are here to help with guidance. So they're gonna stick them in front of a screen and hope they learn what they need to. What's Vernoica gonna teach them? She just said she doesn't know. And Peter has a full-time job as a mortgage broker. So
Veronica said, we're all students.
yeah, so we're all students, but I'm gonna be able to help you? Come on.
How can I trust you then? Do you
Yeah.
know what you're doing?
Some are more advanced than others. I hold 2 customer onboarding calls each week to help
Some
me.
are more advanced than others. YouTube videos on crypto are more advanced than this opportunity Zoom call.
Look at this. Peter's telling people to invest in yourself. Are you kidding? What about if you are learning? What does that mean? Okay, Veronica dance. Okay. It was great. Okay, they're closing out the call. There's like 2 minutes left, so we're almost done. Oh jeez.
And July 1st and 2nd will be lit. And I will tell you, if you guys join the team soon, like within the next couple of days, I will run an incentive for you guys to go over there. So I won't drop the details just yet. I need to think about it, but I want to squat out there. So if you're in Miami, July 1st and 2nd, we're all going together. So let's freaking go.
Yep, let's do it, guys. I mean, and one thing that resonated with Anthony that he said is, and I tell all my closest friends, and it's crazy, like I feel like I'm Anthony, he's in my head. I always say, like, you can take everything, right? You can take the cars, you can take the house, you can take everything, deplete me of all. What I've learned, it's not replaceable. I can rebuild it from scratch. And my friends are like, oh, how are you so confident? How do you have that mindset? Because I don't have a mindset of a loser, okay? Like, I don't ask when it's going to happen. I don't ask if it's going to happen, it's when. And the same way I can build it through these lessons that I've learned, I can redo it all over again. So there's nothing that's going to break me. And that's the mentality that you guys have to have. And that's the mentality you have to have when you're trading. Okay?
I can do it.
You're going to lose.
1 minute search on Google and get this information.
Psychology. Okay. So you have to have that mentality. You have to be strong about it. But yeah, I'll just throw in that little.
All right. So I think we're all set for the night, right? You guys stuck with us for long enough. It's 3:43 a.m. in Germany, and I am lit.
Oh, she's still in Germany.
I probably won't. Guys, Peter and I will be sharing the links on our stories of a little application for you to fill out if you were in this call with your.
So yeah, she has links in her bio about you have to put your phone number, you have to put like all this other information, and if you want to work the business or if you want to just become
Is it just like a Google form?
It's actually an Airtable form, but it's essentially the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just and then Peter said if you guys had a real understanding on trading, you would see how huge all this is.
Karina says, what I've learned is that if you scam once, you can scam again. Me too.
Oh,
that's all I've learned.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Great for customer retention. Straight to the point. Love it. What was straight to the point about that?
None of this was straight to the point. Also, bye, Kirsty.
Bye, Kirsty. Glad you're able to hop on. Oh. You can tell what kind of friend he is with that little comment. He thinks he's better than everyone else. That's the way it comes across.
Yep.
Dang.
I wouldn't want a friend like that at all. This is why I only have like 3 close friends.
Yep.
I'm not cut out for the MLM life.
I'm not either, apparently. What? The monthly cost buys you a certain amount of personal volume points. That is what the 50 and the 100 is. How soon can we make back our investment? You're never guaranteed to make back your investment. Why are you asking that?
Will they ever get the answer to that?
Oh, wait. I think this might be a snarker. I just don't understand why I have to pay a monthly fee. They're already getting paid commission. They're getting paid commission already.
I mean, true.
I joined 1 month and a half at the 300 and I just got my money back this morning. I'm plus $25 and the knowledge to be able to use this every day is amazing. Exclamation point. $2,100 a year compared to my college education, which I paid $40,000 a year for. But you're not like continually putting money in and potentially losing it? I don't get it. You're paying for this service, like you can trade. I thought you could trade for free. Meaning like, is there a fee on you investing and like moving your money around? I don't think so. Maybe we're moving it, there's a fee.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to get my brother
I'm
on.
honestly not sure how any of it works. Like I tried looking into like apps like Stash and like Robinhood.
Yeah.
But those are more like stock exchange rather than like crypto exchange. So and I didn't get very far. So
Yeah. Yeah. My
Karina's going back to the beginning. Good luck, my friend.
oh gosh. It's brutal. I don't know. This is a brutal again, oh my gosh. If this is what the trainings are in iGenius, anyone that's done network marketing in the past knows you can't just join and earn shares. It's usually only for the OGs. Well, it's for the people who rank up to that spot, and if it's available for the commission structure. The Monat people have been talking about founders shares for the entire time they've been open. And for the entire time they've been open, they've continued to say, oh, you need to get in now, or if you qualify now, you're going to be able to get to the founder shares. They've been saying that since whenever they started. And they keep saying like that people are not going to be able to get to achieve it. They've never stopped saying it. So is it not available for everyone, or is it available for everyone? I don't know. None of us know.
I don't know anything anymore. My brain cells are out.
Yeah, we basically blasted everybody's brain cells on this live. Okay, this is wild. I don't even know what to say. And again, think about this, Avery. This is the recording she's been sharing around, and this got her to the number 2 volume in the world.
It makes me sad a little bit knowing that people are kind of just blindly following her, or at least that's what it feels like right now.
Yeah, it definitely feels like I don't know if I want to be careful about what I'm saying, but again, she's popular on Instagram. She had a bigger team in Monat. People probably want to be around her, and they probably think if they join her sooner rather than later, they're going to get to be closer to the top of the binary pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
And I say binary pyramid as a shape. So again, my opinion.
It doesn't matter the shape, it matters the structure.
Yeah, and the money flow. And the fact that, we're paying for this subscription. Can you imagine if Adobe Creative Suite was a pyramid scheme? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm comparing this to, because I pay.
But at least you're getting an actual product that works.
Yes, I'm getting a product that I can make things to earn money, not to hopefully invest in something and potentially lose money.
And a product that actually keeps getting evolved.
Yes, it keeps getting updated. And maybe they do update their programs, but I don't really, you're paying $179 a month to potentially get savings on a cruise. There's more that you can, but the fact that they're I don't know. It was just a wild training, and I don't even know what to say at this point.
I wonder what the WFAB girls opportunity calls are like now.
I don't know.
If they're all like this.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think there's probably a lot of yelling from what I've seen in their stories, and I can't wait for episode 3 to come out of I hope it comes out soon. I don't even know if I wonder if it hasn't come out because maybe there wasn't the reception they were hoping there was going to be,
or maybe they got kicked out of the Airbnb.
Yeah, maybe they didn't finish filming. But I'm assuming that that's a good point. They could have been filming and then editing and then posting, and they didn't have that third.
It's hard to say the timeline because when in the first episode it's still like snowing.
That's true. So it was probably a while ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out this Wednesday. Well, that is certainly something to look forward to. Oh my god.
I'm just so curious about if the opportunity calls for WFAB are the same as what we just heard. Clearly, they're most likely they won't be based on their personalities, but still. It might be a little bit more entertaining if they're yelling.
Yeah, I reached out to I'll share my screen. Oh, share. So, I reached out to Jasmine, and on one of her posts, she said to post passive to get the video.
That's an interesting word to use, but okay.
Yeah, so she said she wants to like passive income, and she said,
Mhm.
"Can you do this?" So I've sent her this, hopefully that she'll get back with me, but I don't know.
Mhm.
Because they are being very careful because I think of how much I don't know, pushback they're getting about their content. I
Mhm.
can't blame them. I wouldn't, you know, I can imagine if you put something out that you think is great and people absolutely destroy it online via commentary, I can see that that would be incredibly frustrating. I can imagine
Mhm.
that would be incredibly frustrating. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess we have a lot to we can look forward to for Wednesday and see. I think Savannah's been live reacting to it. I know Julie Joe was
Chelsea did a reaction recently to it
yeah,
too.
and her cover, she put herself on top of one of the
Yes.
people for the it was great. It was so
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
yeah. So hopefully that'll be interesting. I wonder I don't know what it's gonna look like for other people, but yeah. Thank y'all for joining us for this crapshoot of what we just watched.
I'm
I can't
sorry for burning all of your brain cells. To
yeah.
be fair, mine are gone too, so
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they did try, but maybe they didn't pay enough for it. You know, I mean,
if they paid at all.
yeah, they could be doing it for free. They could be having someone just using a phone, or they obviously didn't pay for microphones.
Nope.
Sound can be a big issue. It obviously was in this case because their camera was picking up everything. And it was echoey and they didn't do any sound. It didn't sound like they did anything post production to fix the audio. Because the levels were out of control, and maybe their editing person was doing it for free or doing it for a low price, but they've paid big money for photo shoots before.
Mhm.
So I don't know, like what I don't know. I'm
I
confused.
guess with photo shoots being a one-time thing, it's different than doing an all-out video series like what they're currently doing.
Yeah, that's true. And sound is
But
a whole beast. Sound is a beast. I get that.
yeah.
But you can do a lot of post production to sound. So I'm not sure why they didn't. Or that they
Yeah.
could have at least, even if they didn't know what they were doing with sound, they could have leveled it out. They could have lowered the screaming at the beginning for episode 1. They could
They
have
could have done so much.
yeah, literally so much. So yeah, that'll be good to see what they post on Wednesday. Everybody in the live chat, y'all are incredible. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'm sorry this was a shit show.
Yeah, we'll have to find a better one. I thought it was going to be more interesting because Veronica's pretty dynamic on her stories. She posts really great
Yeah.
videos.
I
She's
feel like if we
cool.
reacted to the Instagram live that she did, that
Yeah.
might be a little more interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I am totally would love to have Avery back on again. Obviously, when the techie iGenius guys are if you see someone's reacting to a something with Anthony, run. Run.
Yeah.
It is boring AF. Oh, in my opinion. And I say that nicely. I'm just like the numbers.
It's
Have the
if
music
you're talking
playing.
about numbers, just have more charisma,
Yeah,
or at
or
least
you be
try
the one.
to.
You need to be the biggest person in the frame. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be
Yeah.
like in the corner
Yeah.
talking
Like
about
even like my dad and my brother are both very logical, analytical people. They're both like computer engineers. I can
yeah.
listen to them talk and understand them and gather the information that I need. This guy, no.
Yeah. I just, yeah, man, so disappointing. Well, it's always fun hanging out with you, Avery. It's not always a fun looking at iGenius stuff. We'll have to try to find something better next time. Next time. I thought it would have been more of like a wow, this is what's getting everyone to sign up with Vernoica, and now I'm even more confused. Who is
Yeah.
signing up? Who is doing this? So thank you. Thanks for the live chat crew. Thanks to the replay crew. Y'all are the best. See you next time. We'll let you know what's going on. This is posted to Avery's channel as well, so please go like
Yes.
the video on her channel and subscribe to her. And we'll probably see you again in the next video. Have a good night. Bye.